Welcome back to the channel. We're smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. Today we got a wildflower walk in August, and this is out in England. So the person who took this walk is Ruth Gowdy, if I pronounced it correctly. Her link, her channel will be in the description. So Ruth Gowdy, the flower writer, link will be in the description. I love reacting to, even though the bigger channels are cool, but I love reacting to like people who aren't the bigger channels, like the smaller channels who I feel like they have a lot of amazing content too. And when I react to their videos, I don't care if it's on 2-3 views or like I don't care. I just feel like it's cool that I get to help and for other people to see. You get what I'm saying? Like it's cool that I get to help break their videos into a bigger audience. And people really see the beauty. It's like everyday people. I love everyday people. Everyday people tend to be the true heroes of the society that I feel like don't get as much credit. I know I'm speaking facts because I see a wasp by the window. I go off of the animal and insects, the animal kingdom, and usually when like a bird or a bee or something just pops up, I always look at it as a sign. So the insects love what I'm saying right now. But with that being said, don't mind me. I know I'm a trip. But with that being said, let's get to the video. Original link will be in the description. This is Wildflower Walk in August. And let's look at the beauty that England has to offer out in just the nature, a beautiful nature setting. This already reminded me of something. The other day, I was riding my bike, and I seen this lady. It was early in the morning. She was cutting plants. She just in a public space too. It wasn't like she had a bag and she was like collecting stuff. It just kind of reminded me of that. Some people out there that really know how to use these plants. For medicines and things like that. My favorite thing about this video already is how she's like naming the plants. She's showing us the names of the plants. So she's educating us. This is educational. If you love plants, if you love nature, this would definitely be satisfying for you. So I love that. I love how she's getting scenes of her just walking with her dog just out there free. I really like this. I like stuff like this. Ramble. Shout out to Ruth Gowdy. Shout out to her. Um, I just really I like stuff like that, guys. I know I'm strange. I just like the simple things. It just it brings me peace. Just seeing nature and just I don't know much about plants. I love them, but I don't know too much. You know, I'm not really, I guess, educated in that area. So I always found it impressive when people can just like look at certain plants and be like, oh, this is a such and such. This is, I can name a sunflower. It's probably about it. You know, I can't really like people that could just name them. I'm impressed by that. I think that is very impressive. It's certain people that just have that gift, and they know how to heal people. They know how to heal people. They know how to use these plants too. Are healers, you know. And I feel like we're moving to a point in the world where we're gonna see a lot of our natural healers step coming back and stepping to the front of the stage, right? I feel like that's gonna happen. I feel like that's gonna happen in my lifetime for sure. Uh, as we move forward, I think people are gonna start getting more self sufficient. Obviously, out in England and places like different countries, I'm sure more people already are in tune. But in America too, you have a don't sleep on America. You got a lot of people, enough people who have their own farms that and they do their little thing for sure. We not all just zombies out here. Not all of us, right? There's still a lot of good people. Um, Still a lot of good people. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this video. And like white clover, I'm sure. I wonder. I bet you that lady could probably name exactly how these can affect people. You know, it. Imagine being like all this science, all this knowledge has to come from somewhere. Think about it. Like people didn't just wake up and say this does this, this does like all this knowledge, all this people just had to at one point been so connected with nature that they just knew like this right here affects this part of your brain and this is some type of psychedelic and this is poison and like people all this comes from somewhere and that knowledge was passed down and passed down. So it's like four-leaf clovers, being having good luck to them. And I don't believe in none of these is just myths. Like there's truth to all this. Doesn't she just look free though out there? She looks so free. She looks very happy. Just freedom. Doesn't look like I mean, I'm sure everybody has their worries, but it doesn't look like she's worried about a thing. She's just out there, connected, living life, right? Very, very amazing video. Shout out to England. That was a wildflower walk in England. And let me know what was your favorite plant? What was your favorite plant? What do you like? I actually was just reading something about something called the miracle plant. Um, I forgot what it's called. It was hard to pronounce anyway. But it's something called the miracle plant I was studying. There's so much out there. Like plants do a lot of healing. A lot of healing. But like you got the aloe plant, aloe that helps with like skin and things like that. So plants are like they definitely work for the good of humans. Obviously, like you got your poisonous ones too, but there's always pros and cons with anything in life. Always good and bad. But with that being said, original link in the description, and I will see you all soon. Enjoy your day. Much love, y'all.